Hello everyone, my name is Carrie Walker and welcome back to my channel. And happy day 26 of the daily journaling challenge. Oh my gosh, guys. Wow, didn't realize a yawn was coming that early on into the video. We are so close to the end. We can see the finish line. How many more days is it? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Still haven't figured out what we're doing for day 31 just yet. But we only got a few more days left, so that is really cool. And again, I know I've said it before, but I'm very much looking forward to not doing daily videos every day. Woo, it's been a lot of work. But so we're gonna go ahead and read our journal entry, or my journal entry from yesterday. And so the prompt was, do you trust easily? And I said, I honestly think that overall, if I had to pick yes or no, I would say yes. But I think that there's a little bit more to it than that. I think I've always been a trusting person, but I do think that it's become more and more difficult to trust over the years, just due to personal experiences, etc. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing in my opinion, depending on the situation, of course. I would say that how trusting I can be of others is usually due to the fact that I try my best to always see the best in others. I would say that I'm quick to trust because I choose to give others the benefit of the doubt, but I'm usually a little cautious until my trust has been gained, or fully gained, that is. It definitely has its downsides because it makes it harder if/when my trust is broken, but for me at least, it's much easier overall than just distrusting everyone I meet. It's kind of like I've built up my walls pretty high, but I let people in until they prove that they're no longer welcome. And I'm still navigating how specifically that works out for me. The end. So that is my answer to that. I don't know if that like really made as much sense as it did in my head when I was writing it, but in some, I'd say I'm pretty trusting, and I kind of just give people the benefit of the doubt instead of just like focusing on the fact that I have trust issues at some points, because it just like makes it easier, you know? So I am definitely cautious, but again, I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt and just hope that they have my best interests in mind, which can sometimes bite me in the butt, but you know, it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw our prompt for day 26. We're gonna grab something from the top because I've noticed we've been getting a lot of blank journals recently. Journal prompts. Oh my gosh, the yawning. It's never gonna stop. So today's prompt is, oh my goodness, this is a deep one. This is really deep. What is the most common negative thought you have about yourself? What would the positive version of it be? Okay guys, so this is a really powerful prompt. There is a lot of opportunity for self-reflection here, and the point of it isn't just to start listing out things you hate about yourself or just like those negative thoughts. The point of it is instead to actually kind of recognize those commonly occurring thoughts that you have about yourself that are more negative, and then try and twist them and look at them in a more positive light. So like an example would be maybe like you hate your handwriting so much more than anything else in the world, and I'm sure these negative thoughts might be a little bit more like self-directed at who you are as an individual rather than like something like your handwriting, but let's just go with that for a second. Let's say your handwriting is something that you just hate about yourself and you can never stop thinking about how much you hate your handwriting. Instead of looking at it in the sense of like, I hate my handwriting, it's so ugly, it looks like chicken scratch or whatever, you can instead kind of look at it more of like, my handwriting makes me unique, it's individual to who I am and it reflects my personality, and just like, again, like who I am as an individual, and no one else has a handwriting just like mine. It's like my own written fingerprint almost. And so it's just kind of like flip-flopping between those different perspectives. Another example might be like, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, and you just keep thinking those negative things about yourself. But a positive version of it would be like, you know what, I have so much left to learn, I have so many things that I can improve on, and there's just so much knowledge that I can just put into my brain that I still haven't mastered yet. And you can look at it in the light of like, although I'm struggling with like learning math in school or doing something else or like anything along that scale, instead of like harping on the fact that you can't grasp onto a topic, you could focus more on the fact that like there's room for improvement and you can get better and challenge yourself. Let's say your negative thought is, I am so overweight and I just hate the way that I look. A positive way of looking at it might be like, kind of like, again, my body is what makes me me, and it is capable of doing so many different things, and I am so proud of what I have accomplished. And you're able to kind of just like, instead of just focusing on like self-deprecation, you can kind of just try and twist it and hopefully look at it with a more gentle lens and just like a positive light. And once you're able to like accept you for who you are, you're able to work on bettering yourself without having those negative motivations. Because I think that like whenever you set goals for yourself, like going back to that like weight loss example, let's say you want to lose weight, I feel like it's so much better to go through that process with the mindset of being like, I want to better myself, I want to properly fuel my body and take care of myself, rather than being like, I hate how I look, I feel so ugly and I just want to look better. So I hope that makes sense. With all that being said, let's go ahead and start writing. So we got the 5-minute timer and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Ready, set, go. Okay guys, so the timer is up. I really am enjoying this prompt today just because I think that, like I said in the beginning, this is a really wonderful way to add some self-reflection to your journaling, and I just think it's super important to kind of just like pinpoint and address the negative aspects of your life and try and just look at things with a more positive light. Hopefully this prompt helped you guys in some way. Feel free to share what you wrote about in the comments down below, and if you don't feel comfortable with that, you totally don't need to. You can DM me about it if you'd like, or you can just keep it to yourself. But anyway, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I love each and every one of you. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye guys.